decision again by the point guard.
Ellis, boy, what a tip pass from Kevin Young.
Kansas just doing whatever they want to do on the offensive end. They are perfectly comfortable
with Baylor, but almost every time we do a game, this game's an exception, there's at least one or two Canadians on the floor. And the inventor of the game, who came here to teach and coach, Dr. James Naismith. Ellis pinned his man. Perry Ellis for 6. Perry Ellis. That looks like the Perry Ellis of November and December. Ellis has 12.
Now he's just playing basketball.
Ellis knocks it down. Ellis back to Johnson. They move it around the horn now. Ellis comes inside, left-handed. Freshman finishing.
Could they have been 15 and 3? Possibly.
Possibly.
You know, yeah. So they would have still been a dominant team, I think, even with Kansas in the league. Even if they didn't finish first in the league.
Deep the screens for Tharp. Ellis, this is a 2. Ellis outside, 2 for 2. Ellis moves on Edgem. Johnson feeds Withy low. Whips it to Ellis, and the young man flushes. Withy on that high pick and roll stays outside. Rutherford comes around him again. Tharp goes inside to Ellis. And 1. Fade away Magruder, no. Rebound Elijah Johnson. Down with the lay-in. Follow is Ellis, the freshman. Rutherford due to check back in at the next opportunity for Kansas. Ellis. Withy is taking his second half break right now. And Ellis, he's got more room to maneuver without Withy on the floor. Little jump hook is good, and Ellis is taking over again offensively.
Tharp with it. And they swing it, Withy. And the foul, it will count. Perry Ellis too strong. Ellis spinning his way. It counts in the foul. Gorgeous move by the freshman from Wichita.
He has really come on, Mark. Kansas fans were expecting him to be a star right away, but a very slow start to the season for Ellis. But his work and his patience and the coach's belief in him.
For Kansas this year, 2-man game with Tariq Black, grad student transfer from Memphis. Good ball movement, and Ellis with the lane. What a feed by Selden.
Can't teach that size and that agility. He's going to get stronger, get a little bit better skills.
Boy, and is Ellis working hard for position.
With some fair players, Patrick Ewing,
Heard of him?
Michael Jordan.
Nice pass. Ellis from Selden. Parker step back 3 again. A little bit short. Wiggins down with a rebound. Ahead to Ellis. Lays it in.
I really like Perry Ellis.
Ellis for 3. Got it.
He's doing it all. Ellis is doing it all for the Jayhawks. That create and penetrate.
Here's Ellis. He's had a big night. And it gets a little bit bigger.
See, Jefferson's going to be a better defensive player.
This game is the effort's completely unacceptable on a number of levels. Can they solve the zone? Ellis spins inside, and they score after a drought of about 8 minutes and 43 seconds.
Selden down low. Good entry pass to Ellis.
That's what they've been looking to do. See, I like that aggressiveness from Neal.
Ellis Ellis down low. Ellis scores. And it's not really getting any easier. This a tough task. Down low. And a nice little bounce pass to Ellis, who finishes with the left hand from Taylor.
Yeah, that's a situation where I just had a problem with that. That was not a good situation.
It's such an impactful whistle. Ellis and Kirk just wouldn't challenge it.
Yeah. Can't baby that shot up like Thomas just did.
If they get the big man another touch, I think he wants it down low. Tharp. Ellis shoots a three. Got it. So the Lobos struggling now on the offensive end.
And a little bit of bad luck right now because that ball was down.
Ellis finishes with the left hand. A little sloppy. Here come the Jayhawks. Ellis to Tharp. Back to Ellis with the foul.
Will Self loved that play by Tharp. Is really good around the basket. Now that's an understatement, needless to say, but he uses both hands well. He's got really good footwork.
Whatever position he gets, he is keeping. You are not moving him off a spot.
Ellis used the ball fake. Nice move.
Kansas goes right into the high-low.
Some of those Coach Self would call bonehead plays.
Yeah.
Ellis.
Oh, nice.
Boy, did he use his body well. Lob inside. Perfect pass.
And again, Selden went underneath it, got lost. Didn't see his man pop up. Wide open shot.
Ellis. Just a smooth move inside again for Perry Ellis. Oh, wide open. Good look from Selden.
Because he knew Embiid had to go a long way to get back to him.
They leave Ellis alone for three, so thank you very much.
Caught on that pick multiple times now. He has got to be able to see that sooner. Way too much time.
Ellis again pushing Weatherspoon up the paint. Counted and a foul.
That's a good pass. It's not the first pass out of the post that's open. It's the second pass. And Wiggins was open, wide open, just missed a shot.
Drummond misses badly.
A little early.
Ellis, good catch.
Oh,
what a
great recovery.
See, the last time Kansas shot under 30%, February of 2013. Ellis, and he's headed to the free throw line.
That a guy from a major city would get.
And he has been their best freshman since Beasley was on campus. Soft touch, Perry Ellis for two.
That's what I call a power touch, John. Anytime Perry Ellis catches the ball inside the arc. He's had a quietly really good career in Manhattan, Kansas. Came to a meeting of the minds with his new coach a year ago.
Ellis, good power move.
You know, the thing about Perry Ellis is he never changes his expression, so you sometimes question Ray Natili, Mark Whitehead, Paul Jansen, big-time officials. That's why they're on the game.
Ellis picks up the loose ball, throws it down.
Bill Self, you just want good offensive execution down the stretch.
Wiggins leads all scorers with 20. That one off the mark. Ellis flying into the rebound and the putback.
Spread the floor. Oklahoma State up by 2. Trying to get it to Embiid. Jumper Wiggins. No. Rebounded by Ellis. Takes it up strong for the deuce.
Now start trying to get Wiggins going. Ellis underneath, wraparound's good.
That's why the baseline is open.
Ellis, it's a 2.
I think that zone's done a good job of bottling up because they've double-teamed him throughout that zone.
Ellis has gotten very active here in the second half, helping to take over.
Not going to foul on this possession, at least not intentionally.
Winding the clock down toward 5 on the shot. Mason drives. And Ellis. What a beautiful dish.
Price down the lane, wild shot, won't go. Green pushing, Ellis the flush. That's Ellis from about 18.
Not the case for Kansas. They have a tendency to turn it over. Ellis puts it on the floor, goes left hand, couldn't finish. Gets his little miss, puts it on. Wiggins kicks out to Mason. Ellis backs down on Debo and gets it to go.
When you talk about Perry Ellis, the word that comes to mind is understated. Good finish by the freshman Watkins. Remember, this entire West Virginia team's coming back.
Ellis goes left hand.
It's another guy we haven't talked about all game because of his foul trouble.
Great penetration.
Seen a couple nice saves here for Kansas. It's half. All right, trailer going in there.
Three-point shooter into the game for the Jayhawks wearing number 23. Here's Ellis. And Perry Ellis with the field goal. There's the lob to Ridley. Wiggins knocked it away. Perry Ellis, the big fella, leading the break. And one.
Right now, keep an eye on Hogue, who's doing a good job on Wiggins, and so Ellis drives it to the glass that time.
Hogue is very sneaky behind the arc. There's so many little things for the Cyclones.
Ellis going to drive to the left side on Edging. So he scored on the right side of the glass, and now the left side. Tharp sends it over to Ellis, and Ellis will put it on the deck. Ellis is taking over offensively.
Yes, he needs to, Brent. He can hurt you inside and out. And you've pointed out already how good he is driving to both sides of the floor. Nice.
And it's Ellis for the lead. Kansas battles back. Over the top, knocked away from Wiggins, and there's Hogue's length again, doing a fine job on Wiggins. And Perry Ellis has been the answer, right hand that time. He's out on Green, defending him.
Hogue's got a piece.
Just done an unbelievable job on Wiggins. But Niang has got his hands full with Ellis. Hope he's able to play in the NCAAs. Ellis without a field goal in the second half. However, this time,
Dear Tharp, your point guard.
Yeah, he is going to be pressured constantly, but this guy right here, to me, Perry Ellis, we know about Andrew Wiggins and how special he is.
Underneath to Ellis. Mismatch on Cozy. And the easy basket.
And two, it gives you some confidence that you can compete.
Giving it up. Selden to Ellis.
Right at the 3-minute mark.
Amazing stat when you think about the ability to score inside. It's only +2 for Kansas at the rim.
Ellis, and he draws a foul as well.
Which we have not seen because he's been under the weather with the flu.
Yeah, he came to Orlando with a temperature of 103. Here's Selden off the front of the iron. Big rebound by Ellis and right back up and in.
That's what he's been doing all night long here. He's been tremendous in Orlando. Get shots for guys that can make shots.
Ellis wants it. Spinning to the right. Yes.
What confidence. He's going to have a big time year.
Ellis commanding the ball on the block. That spin move has been golden for him.
He's got the great ball fake with that spin move. They're like 8 and zip. Unbelievable. It's a great win for his kids to go down there with the Rowdy Reptiles and beat the Gators.
Inside, it's Ellis and one. He'll go to the line.
That's where they got to go. That's where they have the act. Dump it down. He was MVP in the Orlando Classic. Very effective on the interior. He bounced back strong. Strong and agile, John. Really, so much agility.
Oh, how about that move?
That's that turnaround over the left shoulder.
Ellis, 3 back-to-back. Hogue turns it over, and this is going to be an easy run out. Ellis. Oubre on the drive, off the front of the iron. Ellis follows.
You guys show up and the cameras start rolling.
And that's not a positive when the camera's on me.
Now they run a lob play on Kansas's end.
That certainly has become a huge part of the game and scouting around the country. Here's Ellis underneath, still trying to get his game going. Wants to go right at Gathers. What a move and what footwork by Ellis, who approaches 1,000 career points.
So much better out of Perry Ellis.
Baylor 4 of 6 from 3. Ellis. Bell banks it in, and a chance at a three-point play. And with that, Perry Ellis eclipses 1,000 career points, the junior out of Wichita.
And this isn't even really a good shot. Al Freeman, though, reaches in and gets caught as Ellis didn't even look to the weak side. Really, the high post against the zone is a passing position. That's as good a basketball team as I've ever seen.
2 Hall of Famers passing away over the last week. Ellis climbing the ladder. Gathers into double figures. He's got 10. Alexander. Ellis wide open.
But they've been able to stabilize at the defensive end.
Lucas inside handoff. What a cut by Ellis.
Ellis over the top. Hits the 3 ball.
It was rocking inside this historic building. And we see for the first time that pressure. Frank Mason almost turns it over. Now the Jayhawks with an advantage. Perry Ellis has been on fire. First bucket of the night.
Selden. And Ellis's first shot since his return. He nails it.
The 2 bigs now are on the baseline versus Gathers.
Ellis left open.
Yep.
Knocks down his second field goal.
Starter at Arkansas his sophomore year before transferring.
Graham has hit both of his field goal attempts. Ellis is short, got it back. And the bounce that time.
And the Jayhawks in white control the opener. Mason gets it down low. And here's Ellis going glass. Shooting only 28% from three-point range.
But he used to be a starter. He comes off the bench now as you see Ellis knock that shot down.
Power conference too. But 5 of the top 25 in this conference.
Well, this is a kid that really is such a solid performer.
On Jonathan Motley, who started 34 games last year.
Love the back screen on the inbounds pass. Great setup.
Here's Mickelson.
There's that back screen again. They get him right to the block.
Ellis.
Step work. Oh, beautiful. They gave him a little juice.
For the full court pressure
Nice
here.
play.
Nice pass from Graham.
Look how he gives it up.
Ellis.
That is smart. He knew.
Yes.
He knew Ellis. Ellis gave it at the right time.
Man, he can shoot the 3. They better find him.
Ellis. Quiet until he knocks that one down. And it's a 3-point lead. And here's Ellis again now with a rebound. He's picked it up here for the Jayhawks.
Seems like he's been around about 10 years.
From 3. Ellis on fire.
They switching. Ellis goes down deep. Had the ball in low.
And
Great.
stayed with it. This is the best they've been in several years overall.
Could be the best conference in basketball. Got to wait a little while. Now we can let some basketball play, but they got a great chance to be the best conference in basketball.
Ellis on the inside.
That's just terrific execution.
OU leading by a pair.
About time.
Ellis.
That's where I would go with the ball in the post. Great
Back
second
is
effort.
missing. Ties it.
I would go to him more often.
Ellis again.
Can't be stopped once he gets inside there. He wants to shoot the 3.
He thought about it.
Yep.
And now he's
right
going to go for it. Deadlock.
Why not? Why not?
A little more size. Rattles out. And Sullivan with a hand on it. They got 2-on-1, the Jayhawks. Ellis backing down. That's one of his favorite spots. He's left in the first half. Ellis off the deck. But this would mark, if West Virginia can hold on, the 3rd consecutive year that they would have beaten Kansas here, and right after that timeout. He wants it down low, too. He wanted to attack Graham. It's Ellis, the money man. Graham gives it back now to Ellis on the drive, puts it on the floor for the Jayhawks. First field goal. Ellis battles in the 3-ball. Smart pleading with the official. Shot clock down. Mason daylight. Here's Ellis. Great dish. Great feed by Mason.
In foul trouble throughout his career. Today, he's been par excellence.
Oh, Ellis got around him. He didn't want to pick up the foul that time, so he did want to challenge him. Spin Ellis. Yes! The first lead of the game.
I think I consider fouling him a couple more times.
Ellis attacks eBay.
Yeah, got to do that.
Selden back down on Felix, has to kick. Here's Ellis, set 3. Selden looking for daylight, is cut off by the Wildcat defense. Ellis, 3-ball, yes! Senior from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Ellis pulls the trigger. Jayhawks stay right with him this time. Mason kicks Ellis, spot 3. Beautiful. And then chant begins. Ellis.
Mason of the Jayhawks taking it into the front court. Look at 6-point advantage.
Look at the beautiful stance defensively by the West Virginia kids.
Look at Ellis, puts it on the floor, blows past everybody.
26 points in Ames. He had really been struggling. Has been playing his best basketball. He is one tough customer.
Perry Ellis, he has really worked on that 3. Shot it for a good percentage last year, even better this year. Nearly a turnover. Defensive pressure seems to have picked up a little bit for the Sooners.
That's where a shot fake or a pass fake can be really important.
Perry Ellis.
And how good has he been?
Good ball movement by KU. Ellis with a 3 from the wing, and he rattles it down.
Ellis, Mr. Consistency. He is the most consistent player on this Jayhawk team. Lucas pulls down an offensive rebound after the miss by Mason. Spin move, Ellis. That's one of his better moves.
That's why they call him the blender, Brent.
Ellis, 3-ball, yes. Make it a 19. Down inside now to the 3-minute mark, and Jayhawks are going to remain undefeated here in Allen this season, as they were last year. Little exclamation point from Perry Ellis.
Ellis going to the hoop with the left hand and a foul.
And that's just a tough matchup. The little high ball screen, the throwback. But for Butke to try to stay in front of Perry Ellis, he loves driving left. That's a good stunt there by Irvin, but Butke, you see with his left hand wrapped around Perry Ellis. They really did, just to kind of break the seal and then make Kansas set up in the half court. K-State has to get stingy on the defensive end.
Wade not only fell down, he lost his shoe, and Ellis was open, made him pay. Ellis down low. Johnson tries to help, didn't matter, with the foul.
Perry Ellis, steady as they come, having an All-American type season, just going to work against the freshman here. The post up, the drive, receives a little help, says, I got a counter for that. Sweet little jump hook, Jayhawks up 15.
His
time. Ellis, one dribble and shoots and scores.
He's so good. Having an All-American type season. Slowing down the Jayhawks, making them play a half-court game.
Perry Ellis will shoot a three, hits the three.
Most improved part of his game.
Kansas is led by as many as 6. That lead down to 2. Ellis around Gray. Nice move by the senior Perry Ellis.
Mark, in my opinion, total from the three-point line.
Pass over the top. Ellis. Ellis in traffic scores.
He's so good. He has great hands.
Turn up the heat a little bit in the half court, at least until Mason enters this game next whistle.
Here's one of the grand seniors.
Man.
Ellis quieted everything down. Texas really desperate for a couple of outside shooters. Lambert is one that they might find. Fake, put it on the deck. Again, Ellis goes in. What a night. Ellis tries to set eBay up. Running hook shot is great, and eBay did not foul him.
But I got to tell you, that's an old-fashioned move.
Well, he's got so many different moves. Ellis spins on eBay, goes to the left hand. Brings it down. eBay out on Ellis, and Ellis puts it on the floor and slides right inside it.
Brent, that's tough. If I was starting a team, I would want the versatility of Valentine, but Buddy Hield, a sensational year.
Ellis high, arcing shot. It's a dozen for Perry.
Their senior day earlier in the week was emotional.
Ellis inside, can't hit. Offensive rebound of the putback, 1-point game. Ellis, it'll go.
Good play.
Ellis. He is so effective. He just said it has 2. They have 9 fouls against them. Jayhawks have got it again. Look at that. Waited for Ellis. Ellis finishes emphatically.
Perfect example of the unselfishness.
No. Yanked away by Traylor and Gray with a speed. Live. Ellis finish.
Ellis just kept running.
Ellis, left corner, knocks down the 2.
Really well done, Brad. He kept his balance, and he just jumped that ball right over Ellis.
Lob, Ellis finishes. That's what they like to do, Fran. You were telling us.
Averaging about 11.
Lob again.
Oh, yeah.
From a little deeper spot. Got a well-officiated game here today so far. Now Ellis put it down on the drive, and oh, has he come alive.
And now here he is playing for Baylor, having a bright future ahead of him. That condition HCM affects athletes differently. Of course, Hank Gathers, one of the famous ones who passed away.
Great drive by Perry Ellis. Bragg is the big man. Williams will defend him down low. Now Williams jumps out on Ellis. Ellis drives and one. Score it. Got by Williams. Knocked it down and back to Ellis. Ellis, yes. That's where he loves to operate.
Had an injury early in his career, but played big today, and they're going to need that performance from Blue Devils.
As Ellis scores underneath.
Everybody.
Right.
Ellis. Love the way this kid plays. Head and shoulder.
Coming out with it. It's Vic.
Nice run. Nice. How about Bill Self? He knows.
Ellis, he's going to take the jumper. Look at that. That's a 3.
And you know what happened, Jim? Lucas did such a good job when he went to the rim. He drew 2 guys with him.
Ellis. Oh, boy. This is getting out of control.
Always in the right, proper help position defensively, the Jayhawks.
Feed it down low. Ellis able to squeeze that one home. He can shoot it. Give him the chance. Ellis. Look how high he went with that one.
Well, he just knows how to play.
Fresh to recharge and look great as Ellis with a tremendous finish.
It's Ellis. Taking it quickly to the hole.
Nice
Nice look. Over to Ellis. Oh, yes. The balance is always there. The grace. He's got 22, and he's going to the line.